Hi everyone, it is C and we are back in Coastal Kitchen Simulator. But today we are actually going to be doing a fresh save. So starting from the beginning, I am easily influenced. I had one person tell me to start from the beginning. So here we are. Let's go ahead and do a new game. Hopefully this doesn't erase. We're just going to go for it. We'll hit yes. And if you are new to Coastal Kitchen Simulator, the description on Steam is to cook and serve dishes as you run your own seafood restaurant, unlock new recipes, grow your kitchen with the help of employees, and satisfy every customer's craving. Expand your reputation, manage resources wisely, and build a seafood restaurant that becomes the talk of the town. So we are waiting for everything to load in. Perfect. I'm happy it does do a new tutorial. Is this your first time playing? Start by interacting with the door sign to open your restaurant and wait for customers to arrive. Take their orders, prepare the dishes, and serve them to their tables. Have fun and enjoy the game. So we'll hit OK. So I have played this before, obviously, but I will do. Let me turn this down. Let me see. Where am I looking for? I'm going to turn down the walking speed just a bit. Let's try this. And let's try this. Let's resume. Okay, that is better. So we'll go ahead and open the restaurant, wait and take the customer's order. So the last video I did on Coastal Kitchen Simulator, it was with everything unlocked. So we didn't get to see exactly the what's going on in the restaurant. We were only in the kitchen. So we'll see people walk in. We'll also see the process of taking their order. Also how everything like doing the cashiering and all of that prior to having any employees. So I'm really looking for, let me see. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing this from scratch. Let's see. So he is going to go ahead and come in. And let's press F. So he's going to get an order of raw salmon slices with a coconut water. Let's hit OK on this. So we're going to go into the kitchen. We don't have any ingredients, do we? Does it start? Okay, it does start you off with some ingredients. So let's go ahead and get some items prepped. So we're going to grab the fish. We're going to hold E to process this. We're going to grab a tray if I can. There we go. Let's just go ahead and get all of this processed. Perfect. We'll get this thrown away. And let's go ahead and do that for all of the ingredients. And we're just pressing E to cut. We'll right click to grab the tray. Right click to place the tray. And then we'll grab the tray with the right mouse button and we'll left click to grab the items off of the cutting board. There we go. And parsley. Let's do this. We're going to grab a tray, get that placed. Oops, why is this not? Okay, just stay. Okay, there we go. Oh no. There we go. Have to get used to the controls again. Here we go. And let's get this thrown away. And I am going to just set this up a little nicer, get that out of my way, and go something like this. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with the first order. There we go. And a coconut water. And for this, I was waiting for someone to come grab it. So I actually have to take the serving tray and we're going to bring this out to him and we're going to press F to serve it. There we go. And now we're just gonna wait for them to eat. I don't want to stare at them, so we're just gonna go ahead and go to the register. And let's enter the cashier mode. I think we are in that mode now. And we'll just wait for them to come up and pay. Maybe. It starts off really slow, and then before you know it, it's chaotic until you really get the hang of things. Let me exit. How do I? So hit. Okay, and now he walks up. So let's go ahead and get back into the cashier mode. So his total was 19. He gave me 50, and I owe back 31. There we go. And do we click any? So you hit the space to confirm, and then we'll hit escape to get out of this. It doesn't close. That's odd. And I do remember you have to take the dirty plates, and you'll bring them in here. I'm gonna hold off on washing them until we have more. And we're just waiting for more people to come in. So while we're doing that, let's go ahead and explore a little bit. So on the computer, it does show. So right now, the only items we have unlocked is the radish, parsley, as well as the salmon. And then in level 2, we will unlock lemon. Let me look as far as the drinks. So they started us off with coconut water. I'm wondering if we don't have the drinks in stock, if they won't order. So I'm gonna hold off on ordering the lemon tea and the sparkling water just to see how that works. So let's hit escape on this. Let's go ahead and get this order. So this is a 4-top, and we're going to press F. Oh, nope, see. Okay, so they are wanting sparkling water. So we'll hit OK. And let me just double check. There's nothing back here or outside. No. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm running into things. Let's get a box of lemon tea as well as sparkling water ordered. And I may go ahead and I'm going to order a box of each of the ingredients as well, just in case. And let's grab this and let's just get this placed here. I have to remember to right click. Oop. There we go. Okay, so they are all going to want sparkling water, so let's left click to grab, right click to put on the tray. For this, with it being, I'm going to put the drinks here. Let me see. Since we don't have that many things unlocked, let's see if this will work. Yeah. There we go. And then we're going to do 4 raw salmon slices. So we'll grab 4 plates. And for this, we're just going to start off with the salmon first. And then we're going to do radish. And finish it with parsley. Perfect. And then we'll just get those placed on the tray. Oops. And let's go ahead and bring this out. Is anyone else coming in? There we go. Perfect. And no one else is waiting. So while they are eating, I'm going to start bringing in these ingredients and getting these prepped as well, because you can save. Oh, wait. Let's do this over here. You can save prepped ingredients as long as it's in the cooler, so it doesn't harm us to go ahead and get this all processed. Let's get this thrown away. Did anyone else walk in? No. Okay, they're getting ready to pay. So let's hit F to enter the cashier mode. So their total is $100 and they are going to pay with the card. We cannot use the numpad. That is a little annoying. I did not remember that. Let's hit escape. And for you, let's take your order. So we're going to do two raw salmon slices with 2 coconut waters. Perfect. So let's go ahead and just quickly get that done. And then we'll process or cut up the rest of the ingredients. Here we go. Oop. And they're wanting coconut water. And let's go ahead and bring this out. And you do just click the left mouse button and it starts to place the items in front of them. And let's grab these from outside. And there you do have an inventory slot, so you can pick up multiple things at once. I did forget that at first. And then we'll just get that placed down. Code E to process. We'll do the same thing here. And then let's get this thrown away. Okay. There we go. And you are ready to pay. So let's go ahead, and that's going to be 38 for you. Perfect. And let's get this order taken. So let's go ahead and accept that. We're going to grab these dirty plates and get this pressed here. And let me see. Sparkling water. Perfect. And I think I forgot to clean up this table. So there we go. And I'm going to go ahead. I may wait. I'll wait till this last, because I would think this is the last customer. I'm going to step out for just a bit. It's very loud out here, so I'll get back into the restaurant. We're just waiting on him to finish, and then we'll show how everything, at the end of the day, putting all the ingredients away and such. Here we go. Oh, someone else came in. Okay. So the total is 25. You are paying with 50, and I owe you back 25. There we go. Let's escape here. And we're going to accept this order. Let's go ahead and get this done. Here we go. Perfect. I really like how they kind of stand outside and they're like looking into the restaurant, checking it out. The reputation has an impact on how many people come into the restaurant, things like that. I really like where it's not just you're opening up and all of a sudden the restaurant is completely filled with people, because that's not realistic at all. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. And it looks like the restaurant did just close. So let's go ahead and... Oh, customers... Okay, I'm just not close enough, I guess. Here we go. So I owe you 28. There we go. And I like how there's no change. That makes it a lot easier. I don't have to worry about any coins. So now we can go on to the next day. So what it's not telling you is if I was to just end the day, all of these items here would disappear. So you do have to get them placed in the fridge. Here we go. And I'm not too sure about these, so I'm going to bring these back here actually. Here we go. Okay, so we finished our first day. Let's go ahead and press F. So it does. Okay, so at least it gives you a warning here. So do you want to continue to the next day? All ingredients left out will spoil and be automatically discarded to the trash. So just make sure at the end of the day to put your ingredients away or you will lose them. So we're going to hit yes. We had a total of 5 customers. We did gain some reputation as well as experience points. Um, it looks like we made money, which is unusual. First day, you usually lose money, but we did make money. We are paying rent as well as water and electricity. And once we get employees, we will be paying employee wages, which makes a lot of sense. So hit start next day. And we'll do one more day here, and then hopefully that will allow us to level. I don't know. We still have a bit to go to level up, but let's see. Let's get all of this pulled out of the fridge. And what I'm going to do is, let's better organize this. Here we go. I'm going to go ahead and get some ingredients ordered. So I'm going to do 2 of each. We have plenty of money. And we're going to hit purchase, and we're also going to take a quick look at employees. So at level 2 we do get our first employee. We get a cashier, so we'll aim to get the cashier and at least unlock the next recipe, which is at level 2. Let's see, so level 2, level 3, 4, 4, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so there's a level 15 is the highest as far as unlocking recipes. And then we're going to come out here really quickly. For this, I want to say you have to, okay, so you have to be at least level 20. And I saw on Steam, so once the restaurant on the second floor unlocks, you do get access to a bigger kitchen as well. So I do want to aim for that. I think that would be really nice to explore that. I haven't seen anyone else unlock that top floor. I think that is a recent update, which is nice that they're still updating the game as well. Okay, so that is completely full, so I'm going to start a new backup tray. And I'm forgetting that I have inventory slots, so let's pick up multiple boxes. Oops. Let's actually pick them up and not throw them. Here we go. And let's get this brought in. I'm just going to set this here for now. Here we go. Let's get these processed. I keep hitting the wrong button. Here we are. And we're just going to repeat this same process for all of these ingredients, and then we'll get opened up. And it looks like that one is full, so we'll do the same thing and just start a new tray. It's never a bad idea to be over prepared. That way in the middle of the rush, you're not trying to get ingredients processed and such. Here we go. Get this thrown away. And we're down to the, oh, almost threw that away for some reason. Let's grab this. Here we go. And our last box. I think we're good on drinks for now, so I won't order any more. At least with the drinks, there's nothing I have to do to prepare them. They just come in a box and then I just grab them. So I'm not really worried about that, but I am going to move this out of the way. I am going to do this, and then for the extra salmon, let's do this. Oops. And then for the drinks, we'll set them up as well. So let's grab these. Oops. Gets. Okay, there we go. Having difficulty grabbing the boxes. And then let's do this. Let's try this. I don't know, or feel like that may be difficult. But here, yeah, this will work. And let's go ahead and get into the second day. And hopefully we can level up and we can see what that is like, adding an employee in here. I was about to go into the kitchen, but I forget I have to take the orders. So let's just kind of hang out. I'm taking a quick sip of water. So recording this, it is Monday, August the 11th. I'm not sure when this will come out. I am planning on doing this as a daily video upload, at least for a bit, just to showcase this game. Looks like we're getting some people that may be walking in. But yeah, I had one person say to play it from the beginning, and I immediately was like, you know what, let's do it. So easily influenced. Okay, let's go ahead and take their order. Right now we only have one recipe unlocked, so we know what they're going to be getting. And let's go ahead, oops, let's grab their drinks and have those on the tray. And let's get that. Okay, someone else just walked in. Ooh. And let's bring this out. There we go. Perfect. And let's get their order. So they're going to do... Oh, I forgot to grab this. That's embarrassing. Let's get that placed. Let's also wash the dishes. Okay, so you hold the left mouse button. I couldn't figure out what to do. So we're going to do 2 plates and 2 sparkling waters. Oops. And let's go ahead and get these prepared and bring this out. There we go. Someone else sitting down as well. Let's get that. And I am going to go ahead and get this order done. We're going to do lemon tea. Get their drinks on the tray first, and then get their food done. I love how you can just stand in one spot and you can just grab the ingredients. Alrighty, let's get this brought out to them. Perfect, and let's go ahead and get them all checked out. So for you, it's going to be 44. I was about to use my numpad. I keep forgetting that doesn't work. And then for you, the total is 50. You gave me 100, so I owe you back 50. There we go. And we're going to hit escape. Let's see. We're going to take her order. And she is wanting a lemon tea. So let's go ahead and get that placed. Here we go. So it's really easy when there's only one recipe unlocked, because you know exactly what they're going to be ordering. Here we go. I did kind of make a remark about I wasn't sure what the beverages brought. You know, I think they were cool. Like, I thought they were cool, but I didn't really see the point. But I can see, especially in the beginning, it's nice having that to make it a little more challenging, I guess. 12. There we go. Escape. I have to hit escape to get out of there. Because otherwise, you know they're ordering the recipe, the raw salmon slices, because that's the only thing unlocked. So it gives you something else to kind of factor in. And let's see. I'm going to get their order as well. Oh, goodness. They're so small. Let's do that. And then while I'm out here, let's go ahead and get her taken care of. So I owe her 28. There we go. And let's hit escape and let's get these done. So I'm going to do 2 sparkling waters. I may have to order some more beverages, and then we're going to go to here. Oops. Oh, goodness. There we go. And I'm going to just do this. Just consolidate everything. I keep forgetting I have to actually bring this out, and this is to table 7. There we go. Someone else sat down, so let's take their order. Are they all part of the same table? They are. And then for you, we're going to do 2 lemon teas. Here we go. Oops. And let's get this brought out to you. Oops. Go to the right table. And let's get this last. And they're going to do 3 lemon teas. So I do need to go ahead and order some more lemon tea. And while I'm ordering that, I'm just going to get a box. I'm going to do 2 boxes of the lemon tea and the sparkling water and 1 box of the coconut water. It just doesn't sell as much. And then let's get this brought in. So just for now, I'm just going to bring these 2 and I'll leave. Let's do this. I'll leave the rest of the boxes outside for now, and then I'll bring them in at the end of the day. And let's get this. Okay. I hope we have enough ingredients to get through the rest of the day. I was looking up for more orders, but I have to actually go take them. So I'm not sure how many orders are out in the restaurant. And let's see. This is to table 5. So I have 2 tables waving at me. There we go. Anyone else? No. Let's go ahead and get them taken care of. So for you, I owe you back 50. And for you, your total is 44. Let's get back into the kitchen. And they're going to do 3 lemon teas. So let's get that placed first. Okay. I'm kind of scared I'm going to need more ingredients prep. Let's see. Let's bring this out. Yeah, we are. While we're here, I'm going to go ahead and just clean up a bit. Can I take your order while holding this? I can. Perfect. Let's just quickly wash this. It doesn't take very long. There we go. And we're going to do 2 sparkling waters. Oops. I did it again. And let's grab 2 plates. There we go. Let's get this brought out to table 6, which is here in the corner. So I have leveled up. Okay, let me see. I have enough to do this order. We're going to do a sparkling water. There we go. And let's do this. We're going to go table 9. Oh, no, you're over here. So what I am going to do, we leveled up. I'm going to go ahead and go straight into the office. I'm going to hire a cashier. I pay him $50. I know I probably could have waited till the next day, but I wanted to go ahead and get him in. So we'll hire him. There's more people coming. So let's go ahead and get, I'm going to do 2 boxes of each for now. Let's get that purchased. Let's come out here. Let's do this for now. Oops. Oh no, I'm panicking. Let's get this. Here we go. I keep hearing where it sounds like more people are coming in, so it's making me panic a bit. Oh, no, let's do that. So let's just go ahead and get these done. So we're going to do 3 lemon teas. And we'll need 3 plates. Here we go. Oops. Why? Okay, there we go. Let's bring this out to table 5. Oh, goodness. And let's take their order. Accept. Let's do this. Let's clean up a bit. I'm hoping we're nearing the end of the day. Let's go in here. There we go. And then for this table, we're going to do 4 sparkling waters. Here we go. Yeah, I'm going to have to cut up even more ingredients. And someone else just sat down. Okay, it is getting a little hectic. So table 7 is here. Here we go. So let's grab this. All these empty boxes. Let's come out here, get this thrown away, and let's bring in these items here. And let's just repeat that process of getting everything processed. Here we go. Oops. I will eventually learn to use my right mouse button instead of the left. This doesn't seem natural. Here we go. Oh no, is that someone else sitting down? Here we go. And we're going to do just a sparkling water for you, and that's just for 1 person. Love it. And let's bring this out to table 11, which is over here somewhere. There we go. So no one else is waiting to get their order taken. We just have to finish these last 2 orders. So we're going to do 2 coconut waters. And then 2 plates. Oops, there we go. We'll bring this to table 8. Here we are. And then the last table. Sorry if you can hear my chair. It's very loud. We're going to do sparkling water. And 4 plates. Here we go. Perfect. Oops. So let's get this brought out, and then we'll bring in those ingredients that are still sitting outside. Thankfully, nothing happens to them. With the drinks, again, I don't know if these are left out, if it will disappear in the next day, but we're just gonna put everything up. I can stack that. Nice. And let's grab. Again, I keep forgetting I have inventory slots so I can pick up multiple things at once. So let's do coconut water. let's pick up Y. There we go. Let's do that. And then let's do this and then add. There we go. Perfect. And let's just go ahead and get this placed in here. And then before we start the next day, we will go ahead and order ingredients. I am going to prep a lot more than what I did this time. I don't like to stop during the middle of the rush and having to cut up ingredients and such. So we'll be better prepared. Let's grab all of these dishes. Here we go. But we were able to get an employee hired. Let's get this in here. And I'm going to have to set this down. I'll wash this, pick this up, and then add the rest. And then let's wash these dishes. And let's see. So the next employee comes at level 3, which is the server assistant. And so they'll take the order and then they'll also bring the items out. They'll bring the tray out to the tables. So once we get the server assistant, we essentially will just hang out in the kitchen the entire time. And so we'll just hang out here and then we'll get the prep cook eventually, and then they'll help us prep the ingredients. And it just makes it a lot easier. It's just at the beginning, you're kind of grinding a little bit before you unlock those employees. But in the next one, we'll see, let me pull that up. So in the next one, we'll buy the recipe for the salmon crudo, and we'll see how that is, adding that into the restaurant. And we'll also more than likely get the server assistant as well. But yeah, I had so much fun. Like I said, I love this game. I'm happy to be back in it, doing a fresh save for you guys. Thank you so much for sticking around and playing this game with me. If you are enjoying the channel, please consider liking the video and hitting subscribe. Okay, everyone. Bye.